Okay, we are going to go ahead and get started. Again, welcome to Chair Yoga. So glad that you are here. Hopefully, you are heading into your holiday weekend shortly. But for now, we're going to get started by getting centered. So go ahead and slide to the back of your chair, make yourself comfortable, and settle in for a few minutes. Feeling the body uncross, feet flat on the floor, your hands resting in your lap, your arms are heavy. And we'll start by being aware of the breath. And just notice when I said be aware of the breath, how you did that. Were you aware of the movement of your body as you breathe? Were you aware of the sensation of the breath? When you think about the breath, where does your mind go? And there's no right or wrong answer here. Just be aware of the breath in whatever way feels most natural to you. And allow your breath just to feel calmer. So soften effort, not pushing or pulling the breath, just letting it be. That might be accompanied by the release of tension in the body, maybe the abdomen. And then also noticing how the mind is doing as you're aware of the breath and relaxing it, noticing if there's resistance to softening or an urgency towards it. What thoughts and emotions are present? What feelings are here? Knowing that all of these feelings are welcome, none of them are bad. But if there are any thoughts, feelings, any activity of the mind or body or breath that needs some support or relief, opening yourself up to the possibility that this practice could help facilitate some of that relief. And from that awareness, go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath. And slowly let the eyes open, bringing yourself back to our space. Welcome back. And go ahead and slide to the edge of your seat as we do. And you can keep sitting where you're at the edge of your chair. I'm going to turn sideways for demonstration purposes, and we'll begin with some spinal flexes. Now we're just getting started here, so these don't have to be the biggest movements ever. But sitting nice and tall with your inhale, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and look up. Then exhale, slowly roll the shoulders forward and down and look down at your lap. Then inhale, open back up again. Then exhale, rounding forward, look down. And keep going, waxing and waning, opening and closing. And this movement, just as a reminder, is happening in the upper spine. So the mid back and down stays pretty steady. It doesn't really move that much. Open the chest, open the upper back. In these regions of the body, the chest and upper back can get really, really stiff. So this is just inviting some movement to those areas of the body, relieving them, creating some pliability. and maybe even relieving some tension. So go in for just a little bit longer. Let's do one more open and close. And then coming to a neutral spine, drop the shoulders down and just feel sensation from that quick movement. Good, and we're going to build onto that. So when you're ready, please interlace your fingers, turn your palms away from you and straighten the arms, and take the arms straight up and overhead. Good, go ahead and reach up through the arms. Reach, reach, reach. Big length through the sides of the body. It's at this point that I realize the camera's crooked. I apologize for that. I keep reaching up. I look down, I'm like, oh, I'm reaching up, but I'm leaning in the camera. I promise I'm reaching straight up. Take a deep breath in and exhale, release the arms. Good. All right, we're going to do that again. We're going to add on to it. So go ahead and interlace your fingers, press your palms away from you, and reach up again. Reaching up through the wrist, think about grounding your left hip bone down onto the chair, and then lean the rib cage to the right. And breathe. Good, then come back up. Release the arms for a moment before we do the other side. So then we will do the other side. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away from you, and push up. Grounding your right hip bone, go ahead and angle the chest to the left now and breathe. Good, then sit back up and release the arms on down. Take a moment, feel sensation, allowing, of course, the blood flow to return to the arms and hands because we're going to be doing more reaching with the arms. So just let it all come back down. Good. So watch me do this next one. It's not too complicated, but it's just good to see it first. You're going to start by reaching your arms up. And then with the exhale, you're going to come into cactus arms or as best you can. And when you do that, it's not just bringing the elbows straight down. You're thinking about pinching the shoulder blades together at the upper back. So you're reaching up, feeling extension of the spine, and then you come into cactus. And if you look sideways here, I'm actually bringing my elbows back behind me to squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then we'll reach up and then we'll exhale, cactus arms. Good. I'm just coming into that as far as you can do. So go ahead and reach up, inhale. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, cactus arms. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, cactus. And you'll notice my elbows actually come down further than cactus. That's okay. If you have that range of motion, you can do that. Reaching up, inhale. Cactus, exhale. A couple more times. Good. Last one, reach up. Exhale, cactus. And then just to align everything, reach up one more time, then release the arms down. If you need to, you can rock the shoulders forward and back a little bit, but just notice sensation in the chest and the upper back, in your shoulders. Good. So a little bit more work for the shoulders and also for the rest of the spine as well. We're going to do some dynamic twisting. So for today, take the arms out to the side and then bend the elbows, bringing the hands onto your shoulders. The forefingers in front, the thumbs behind. And you're going to try to keep the upper arm parallel to the floor here, okay? Now with an inhale, you're going to twist to your right, and then exhale, twist to your left. Inhale right, exhale left. And just keep going at your own pace. In right, out left, in right, out left. And if the swinging around is making you a little dizzy, just keep looking forward. If it's not making you dizzy, the head can move with you. In right, out left, in right, out left. Again, going at a pace that feels good for you. In right, out left, in right, out left. Going for about 15 more seconds. Try to keep the arms where they're at. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Release the arms down and feel. Whew, good news, we're gonna give the shoulders a break. So with your inhale, sitting tall, open the heart, look up. And with your exhale, go ahead and fold down over your thighs. Now your hands can stay on the thighs here. If you want to, they can hang to the floor. Whichever version you're doing, let the head drop and breathe. Good. And with your next inhale, go ahead and sit back up. Good. You got a lot done in 10 minutes. So we're going to move into a stretch for the front of the neck, and I'm going to come closer to the camera here so that I can demonstrate it for you a little bit more easily. And you can stay in your chair. I'm going to be kneeling down, which is why I'm grabbing support for my knees, because my knees get hurt sometimes. All right, so we've done this one a few times, but I'll go through all the motions, don't worry. I'm going to ask you to interlace your fingers and place your hands on top of your chest. Okay, so the top of the fingers is like right in line with the collarbones here. Then you're going to squeeze the elbows into your side and push the flesh of the chest downward. Once you're here, you're going to lift the chin and turn it diagonally away from one of your thumbs. Release the jaw and feel that stretch in the front of your neck. Breathe here. Good. Then go ahead and roll the head forward. And we will be doing the other side. We just want to reload us. So go ahead and interlace the fingers again. Place the hands on top of the chest, right around the collarbones. Press downward, squeeze the elbows in, lift the chin, and turn it diagonally away from the opposite elbow. Or sorry, the opposite thumb. I can't get my body part straight today. I guess it's technically an elbow too. It's same direction, but I meant the thumb. And breathe. Good. Then go ahead and roll the chin forward and release the hands. Body parts get hard after a while. I just wonder how many of those I don't actually catch. So we're going to do a jaw release next. And I can just stay right here because the next couple of exercises are going to be quite forward for us. So for this one, you just open your jaw and your eyes as wide as you can for about 3 to 4 seconds. And we'll do this about 3 times. On the final round, we'll hold the jaw open for a little bit longer. Sometimes you can get the whole, 4 to 5 seconds stretch done in one breath. Sometimes you can't. Just breathe as much as you need to, okay? So I can't talk and do this at the same time, so we'll do it together. When you're ready, you're just going to open your jaw and eyes as wide as you can and stretch for about 5 seconds. So go ahead and do that. And release. Notice sensation. This starts to get a little bit more tender the more we do it. So it's okay if that happens. Let's do it again, another 5 seconds. When you're ready. And release. Definitely getting more tender, but this is good. We're getting the tension out of the jaw here. Let's see if we can go for about 10 seconds, about twice as long. And again, keep breathing. All right. When you're ready, go ahead. And exhale, release. Good. Feel sensation. It's a good thing this is recorded. I can send that video to my dentist. It's like you can just look right in there and you can see everything that's going on. So hopefully your jaw feels a little bit more open now. I recommend doing that daily, especially if you start to feel tension in the jaw, or tension in the neck as well, because when we squeeze our jaw, we clench a lot, it just kind of winds all the way back up here and creates all kinds of issues. So add that one to your day for sure. The next exercise we're going to do is for eye strain. And I love doing this one. Well, I don't love doing it because when I do it, I usually have a migraine, but it's good to do if you have migraines. It's also good to do if you are noticing that like you've been staring at a lot of screens. Um, it's probably the biggest one for all of us. But anytime you feel like your eyes are tired, this is a good one to do. All right. So what's going to happen is I'm going to open my eyes as wide as I can, and I'm going to keep them open the entire time. And we're going to look in specific directions. Okay. But the caveat is to keep the eyes open as much as you possibly can. All right. So you can do this with me. Open your eyes, get all bug-eyed, and you're going to look into the upper right corner. Keep the eyes open, breathe. Keep the eyes open, lower left corner. Breathe. Upper left corner. Keep the eyes open, lower right corner. Look straight up. Keep the eyes open, look straight down. Straight right. To the left. If you can, cross the eyes. Then squeeze them shut. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release a squeeze. Slowly open the eyes. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna do it just a little bit faster this time, okay? So opening the eyes as much as you can. Look to the upper right, lower left, upper left, lower right, straight up, down, right, left, cross, squeeze. Opening up, wide as you can, upper right, lower left, upper left, lower right, up, down, right, left, cross, squeeze. Good, releasing. So it's my imagination that one of those directions felt a little bit more tender or sensitive. And I want you to return to that direction, wherever it is for you, and just spend about 3 to 4 breaths breathing, kind of really stretching the eye. All right. So opening the eyes as wide as you can, and then turn the eyes in that direction, the one that felt like there was more going on there than in the other directions. And if there's more than one, just pick one. You can always come back to it. Breathe. And then squeeze the eyes shut as they relax. And then soften the squeeze. Your eyes opening once again. All right. Good, good. Add that one to your day as well. Okay, reminder to hydrate. We got a couple more exercises to do. It's always a good reminder that even though I present these exercises in a sequence, that you can always pull them out of the sequence and add them to your day when you need to, okay? So we are going to take the right arm out to the side, please, and then sweep the wrong arm across the body, parallel to the floor, then hold up just above the elbow and just give a squeeze. Pull the arm in. Good, and then go ahead and release. And we'll do the other side, left arm out, sweep across, hold up behind the elbow, and give a tug. And breathe. Good, and then go ahead and release. We're gonna do our forearm stretches next. I'll turn diagonally. You can keep facing forward. You're gonna start by bringing your right hand straight forward, and then you're gonna externally rotate the hand, turn it outwards, so the fingers are more so pointing toward the floor. And then with the opposite hand, reach up and grab the base of the fingers and just give a pull, pulling back toward your body and extending through the wrist. We're breathing here. The arm is about parallel to the floor. Good, then bend the elbow, release the arm. Let's do the other side. Left arm extends forward, externally rotate, fingers pointing toward the floor. Reach up and grab the base of the fingers and just give a tug, extending through the wrist. Again, arm parallel-ish to the floor. Breathe, especially if this feels like something. I'm not sure exactly what it feels like for you, but there might be something there. And if there is, breathe with it. Good. And release. Doing part two of this exercise, please take your right arm forward. And instead of externally rotating, you're just going to drop the hand straight down, fingers pointing toward the floor. Reach up and grab the base of the knuckles here and just give a tug, pulling the hand in toward your body and extending through the wrist. And just notice again what's there. What do you feel? For me, I feel like my forearm is really tight. But I know this is relieving to it. So I stay with the discomfort and I breathe with it. If you do this on your own, we'd stay for about 30 seconds for each hold. And if you want to be led through it, you can look on my LinkedIn page. I posted it probably a couple of months ago. Good. Bend the elbow and release. Second side, left arm forward, point the fingers down. You're going to reach up at the base of the knuckles and just give a pull, extending through the wrist, feeling the top of the forearm stretch. This area of the body, this like forearm here, gets so tight because of how we interact with the world these days. We use our fingers a lot, like typing and texting and all that kind of stuff, which strains, of course, the fingers and the wrist, but also up into the forearm too. So, got to give some love to it. Good. Go ahead and release the elbow or the whole arm, actually, and just feel sensation. If you want to, you can shake the hands a little bit. Good. And with the knees and feet still about hip width apart, take a deep breath in. Then exhale, just fold over the thighs again. Hands on the thighs or toward the floor. Release the head. Good. Then inhale, sit up. Beautiful. Go ahead and slide to the back of your chair and make yourself comfortable. Spending the last few minutes we have in meditation, relaxing into your seat, feet on the floor, closing the eyes, And while there may be a lot going on sensation-wise in your body, you can have a blanket awareness that that's true. I want you to bring your awareness to the breath in the nostrils. Tends to be cooler on inhale and warmer on exhale. And we'll pretend that we're breathing through singular nostrils for this next exercise. We know the breath is moving through both, but I'll just have you be aware of singular nostrils as I guide you. And so with your next inhale, see or sense the breath entering just through the left nostril. Inhale, left nostril. Then exhale, see the breath leaving out of the right nostril. And then inhale, right nostril, and exhale, left nostril. Inhale, left nostril. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. And exhale, left. In left, out right, in right, and out left, in left, out right, in right, and out left. A couple more times. In left, out right, in right, and out left, in left, out right, in right, and out left. Good. Release the practice. Feel the breath moving through both nostrils simultaneously. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more balanced in your mind or calmer in your nervous system, knowing that you can always return to that practice if and when you need it. For now, please begin to take a deeper, fuller breath. Bring your palms together and rub them together, creating heat between them. And take the heated palms over the eyes. Gently brush over the top of your head and down your neck, slowly bringing yourself back to the space around us.